12 months ago, it was the team from Scotland who came down here to the Solent and took away all the honours. This is the 4th edition of the Sea Angling Classic.
10, 9, 8, 7.
This year there are 32 boats and more than 100 anglers taking part in a 2-day sea fishing adventure on the Solent. The start of the event's always a spectacle.
Go, go, go.
Last year's winners on bluefin are the ones to watch from the off. Stuart Cresswell, Willie Kennedy and Steve Toner have made the long journey south in the hope they can retain the trophy. Last year their first prize was this extreme 646 Game King, worth over £100,000. This year there's a prize table worth £65,000 instead. The event is funding a project to build a fishing boat with a difference.
What we're in the process of doing, we set up a charity which is to help people with chronic long-term illness, people suffering from mental issues, to set up the charity for an educational platform for children. And that will be all run through a boat that's being custom built and made fit for purpose. This will be based initially from Portsmouth in Port Solent. It will be fitted out by apprentices and overseen by industry experts. So it's going to be a really important initiative that's going to help lots of people for many years to come.
On to the fishing. The mission's to catch 5 different species each day. They're bass, smoothhounds, rays, sea bream and taupe. The fish are all measured, photographed and released back into the water. The data gathered's used to help scientific research into marine life. It's clear from the off that the Scots are in good form once again. These 3 have multiple international caps for Scotland to their names. Here's the skipper Stuart releasing a taupe landed in the morning of the first day. To score here, your 3 largest fish of each of the 5 species count. The total over 2 days is cumulative, with 1 point gained per centimetre of each fish. This taupe landed by the anglers on Gary Mead's boat, Well Plumbed, measured 153 centimetres. Who knew there are sharks this big swimming around in the Solent, just a mile or so off the famous beaches at the Witterings? But you don't always need a bigger boat. Ben Hodgson Kerry and his team are in an open craft called Crusaver 1, and they're at the most easterly point of the fishing grounds. Here they are, landing a smoothhound. A surprising number of taupe seem to be on the feed. The timely arrival of shoals of baitfish like mackerel and bream has switched them on. John Challoner on Tequila lands this fish, which was one of many measuring over 1.5 metres on the first day. The biggest of them, though, is landed by Adam Kirby on Hot Pursuit. This fish measures 167 centimetres. The longest taupe ever landed in the Sea Angling Classic. Overnight, the Scottish team are holding on to their lead, with Hot Pursuit close behind. Adam, Dan Sissons and Pete Baker are quickly onto the scoreboard on day 2. The team on bluefin are still catching fish though. Here's another stunning shark landed by Steve Toner. This one measures over 160 centimetres again. There's a lot of pressure on the fishing grounds at a famous mark called the Boulder Bank. The anglers are waiting for the right state of flooding tide to get the fish feeding. Hot Pursuit manages to take the lead, only for the Scots to wrestle it back again. Their consistency and bait presentation is clearly giving them an edge. While struggling to catch taupe to close a gap of 276 centimetres behind bluefin, both Adam Kirby and then Pete Baker managed to land a couple of nice-sized rays. The boats return to Port Solent near Portsmouth after 2 days of exceptional sport. After the pageantry, the presentation. The top 3 are separated by 2 metres, and it's the team from Scotland who've done it again.
I mean, it's fabulous. This is the the boat angling competition, everybody in the UK wants to win. Yeah, we're privileged to win it twice. Put a huge amount of effort in to do that, you know. But no, it's great. You know, best trophy in the UK, best prize table, you know, and the fishing. Often when you go to big competitions, the fishing's not that great, but the fishing was really good this weekend, and we caught some fish that I think you saw us. We were overall we were catching them, you know, and to be doing that and winning a competition, you know, what more can a competition angler want, you know?
We've had, you know, never mind in the places and where we've come, this week we've had probably the best fishing we've had in the Solent for a long, long time. The 2 competition days pretty much went perfect. Lost a couple of fish, and that's all it takes, but the fishing's amazing. Been brilliant.
This is the exciting bit. You come up with a plan in the lead up, and then you execute the plan, like as a team. And we executed the plan, and this year that was second. And other years it wasn't. I mean, then that's it. Like, that's it. Like, we're chuffed to bits with second.
2 times winners is great, but hey, who knows? We'll see. Nothing's taken for granted. More hard work, more effort, and you know, no doubt there'll be other anglers watching this that will be saying, no, we could have a bit of that. So I would encourage people to come, and yeah, it's a fantastic competition.
Good.